Hello everyone, Mr. Happy here, and welcome to Project Octopath Traveler. For those unfamiliar with this game, this is going to be a game releasing sometime in 2018, being published by Square Enix and being developed by the same developers that brought you Bravely Default. It is a turn-based RPG with a unique take on storytelling in that you get to take 8 different paths, hence the name Octopath Traveler, and these paths you can play in any order and each have their own unique play styles and stories that you can unfold in ways that you want them to unfold, as well as interact with the other stories that are being told throughout the world. Now, the demo for this came out on the Nintendo Switch, which is the platform that the game will be exclusive to, and I figured, let's go through some gameplay. I haven't touched any of it yet, so let's just go directly into new game. So, as you can see, we have 8 different characters we can play. However, for the sake of the demo, it looks like we'll specifically be able to follow the stories of Primrose the Dancer and Olberic the Warrior. If it ends up taking too long to go through both of them in a single video, we will do a gameplay video for each of them. Each of them has their own backstory, which you can see right here, as well as unique powers that you can use to help progress the story in ways that, like I said, are custom to you and your preferred experience. Now let's see, Primrose, I guess we should maybe start with the dancer instead of the generic warrior character. Your name is Primrose, and you are a dancer. Well, that's pretty straightforward. You ply your trade in the pleasure district of the town of Sunshade, shrouded forever in darkness. But in truth, you are the highborn daughter of the once proud House Azelhart, an identity you conceal from all. 3 men bearing the mark of the crow. They took my father from me, but you will have your revenge. Let's start with her. Now, each of the different characters is also located in different parts of the world, but of course, they will explore other parts of the world as well. Even when the blade is held at your heart, faith will be your shield. Words of House Azelhart. Years ago.
Funny how it works, isn't it?
I didn't think there was going to be voice acting, to be honest.
Everything that happens in this world falls into one of 2 neat little categories. Things one is better off knowing, and things one's better off not. Jeffrey Azelhart, I'm afraid you've been poking your nose into the latter. I have only done as my convictions bade me do. I have no regrets.
I thought you might say something like that. You're making this delightfully easy. Make sure he's dead. Let's leave this place before we're seen.
It's done.
I will never forget. 3 men, each marked with the sign of the crow. One on his left arm. One on his right. And the last on his neck. 3 men. Foul scavengers, just like the bird whose mark they bear. They took my father from me. And I will never forget.
Off to a pretty good start here. I'm already liking the voice acting. I'm someone who only does English voice acting, but I find that this initial voice acting to be quite good.
Always the same dream.
I wish I had your confidence, Primrose. I couldn't imagine nodding off minutes before my cue.
How nice it must be to be the Master's favorite. Fine. Go on and keep your airs. Act as though you're better than the rest of us.
It doesn't change the fact that you're just another dancer in the sands, Primrose. Nothing but a kept woman. Here to flatter the dignity of men who pay for the privilege.
I suppose you're right.
Shh, enough chatter. Master Helganish is coming.
Do I keep you women to titter here in the shadows? My customers are waiting for their entertainment! The opening act should be on that stage already. Now, get out there and earn your keep! Bunch of useless strays. But not you, Primrose. You are the only one I can rely on.
The voices are a little low. I wonder if I can turn up the volume on the voices anywhere.
You flatter me, Master.
Over the background music in particular, they just feel a bit low.
Pardon me. Why, this tavern's custom has increased tenfold since you stepped on our stage. But do not go forgetting yourself. It was I who groomed you for this role.
And I will be forever grateful for that, Master.
You were an ignorant girl when I picked you up. Completely useless. I've taught you everything you know.
Can we murder this guy? Oh no, now you're going. All right, kill him.
Smile. Who puts a roof over your head and food on your plate? Who bought the jewels that adorn your pretty neck? Who made you the most sought-after dancer in this dusty old town? It was me, all me. You owe me, kitten, and I'll see that debt repaid.
Please stab him right now.
Master.
Good then. Purr sweetly, and I may give you a treat. Don't dally when you're done with your show. I will be waiting in my chamber. I'll have you purr for me some more.
Primrose, it's your cue.
I'm coming.
Put your face back on now, kitty.
Yes, Master.
I want this guy dead. I don't think I've ever met a character I've wanted dead so fast. Alright, so, as for controls, pretty standard. So they call the graphics HD 2D with the 3-dimensional backgrounds and the 2-dimensional characters. As for controls, this is my standard running speed. If I press B, I walk. A is going to be to interact. X would be my menus. Let me check those settings. I want to turn the voices up.
Octopath Traveler.
They're all not at max. You can also do, as you can see, there is Japanese and English voice acting. Let's just listen to the Japanese real quick.
Octopath Traveler. Octopath Traveler.
Alright. I'm going to do it in English, though, because I know that language. I'm more comfortable with it. And HD Rumble, if you want that, you can always turn it on. As for other things, you can see HP, SP. You can see time played at the top right, the total money I have. Equipment menus, let's go in there. You can see swords, polearms, daggers, dagger, singular, axes, bows, staves, shields, head, body, band, dancer's garb. Oh, that's head, band. Oh, I see. My daggers I'm equipped with is a dagger. That's confusing. Now it's not anymore. My head is a band, and my body is a dancer's garb. There's 2 accessory slots. And then, of course, if I had more party members, I could see those as well. Abilities, I have Midnight Ode, if we could see what these abilities do real quick. Could I get a description of them? There we go. Had to press Y real quick. Y for help. Deal dark base damage to all enemies. Increase the potency of an ally's physical attack for 3 turns. Increase the potency of an ally's elemental attack for 3 turns. And unleash a dark base elemental attack on a singular foe. And then go into the items menu real quick. Healing grapes, inspiration plums. I'm assuming these are HP and these are SP. Yep. So being made by the same people as Bravely Default, there's definitely going to be some overlap in terms of the game mechanics. One in particular that we're going to get into at some point here is going to be BP, which should definitely be familiar to those of you who have played Bravely Default. Sunshade is cloaked in shadow even during the day. So it says past the bazaar. City of 1,000 pleasures. The inn. I need the tavern. That's the provisioner. What's going on over here?
Well met.
Care to save a record? Oh, that's just the guy I gotta talk to if I want to save. Not too long. My business in this town is not done yet. I like how my queue was so long ago. Just running around. I'm trying to see if there's like items and stuff I can find in like... Is that bag? Like I want to see if there's interactables and stuff. Or if they are clearly marked on the map. That looks like I'll be able to go up there and sneak up there at some point. One thing I will say immediately is playing an RPG on the Switch is quite relaxing, considering that I'm actually just using the Joy-Cons right now. I'm not actually setting it to the controller. Alright, past the bazaar is probably up this way. Is that... Yep. Could have talked to the guard, but all the same. I guess I just walk in the front door. I think I have that NPC. I can stop and talk to these people for the time being, but let's get into... If we move a little bit faster, we could get into the actual RPG aspects. Or the, I'm sorry, the combat itself. You're our best chance at getting to eat tonight, and the customers have been waiting.
I am ready.
It's her! Watch over me, Father. That day I swore revenge against the men who took you from me, the 3 marked by the crow. I left home far behind, following their trail. That trail led me here. I heard one of them often passes through here on his travels. It was the smallest scrap of hope, but it was all I had. Until I find him, there is no disgrace I will not endure. Losing my honor is nothing compared to the pain of losing you. Father, I will not stop until I find the 3 and see justice served, and until I have my revenge. I will dance. I was hoping to actually see some of the dance. I think I'm in love. How about a private show, darling? You're all too kind. I wonder how long she's been doing this then. Okay, your sandals seem you've gone and broken a strap. Go back to the dormitory and fetch yourself another pair.
Yes.
Most happily. Oh, I was going to say, it's going to make me walk back. Yes, it is. I figured it was worth wondering whether or not it would. She's running pretty well for someone who broke a sandal strap. Oh, I was going to say, it looks like something's different here.
Hey! Hey!
I'm going to be in a play. Everyone will look at me. You'll come and watch too, won't you?
Yes.
Of course, my dear.
Oh, thank
Many
you.
thanks, my lord. Teehee. How was that? Guess what, Papa? When I grow up, I'm going to be a beautiful dancing girl, star of the stage. Oh, she wants to discourage that right away. A dancing girl? That is a dream best forgotten. But why, Papa? Helena, my dear, you want to grow up to be a fine lady, yes? Like the princess you will play. It would be better to not say such things. Not in this town. What's wrong with dancing? It's so much fun.
Oh.
She's beautiful. Hello, child.
Oh, come now.
Helena, this way. I'll tuck you into bed back at the inn. Papa has business to attend to this night. I'll take care of the bad voice acting here, guys. Don't worry. That's another reason why I don't listen to it in Japanese, because I can't do bad Japanese voice acting. You gonna jump me? All three of you gonna jump me this time? I'm just here for sandals. A thorn. The poor dear. Perhaps she's got a blister? She's always dancing oh so passionately.
Are you alright?
Yes.
I'm fine. It's nothing I haven't dealt with before.
Hey!
Do you take such pleasure in others' pain? We're nothing but the master's playthings, all of us. And we all know what happens to the girls who displease him. Or have you forgotten? beaten half to death and tossed in the gutter, left for dead, sick and starving.
That.
We all know well enough where we stand. We know what he can do to us.
Hey!
I torment one of our own.
Many thanks.
Thank you, Yusufa. There's no need for you to make foes on my behalf.
You.
What are you doing yowling back here? Sheath your claws. It's time for work. Or do you think money flows into coffers by itself? Go out there and collect your tips.
Wait a
Not
minute.
you, Primrose. You stay.
What was that?
What was that sorry show you gave today?
I think not.
Do you think I'm blind? One glance was all I need to know your mind was not where it ought to be. I can see every thought in that pretty, empty little head of yours, and it were not of dancing tonight.
You would take that tone with me?
I didn't take any tone with you. You haven't forgotten your debts now, have you? You haven't forgotten who owns you. Can we just... we have daggers equipped. Just murder him. Call me kitten one more time. She might kind of look like Nidalee with her sprite, but I know what the full outfit looks like, so I'm doing all right.
Forgive me.
Forgive me. Simply remembering the first day I came here to you. Oh, were you now? Not a day, not a moment passes when I am not thankful for all you have given me. Pray forgive my lack of focus today, Master. It will not happen again. My dear, dear Primrose. I too often think back on the day you came to my door. Just imagine the sight of you dancing for me, as sweet and innocent as you were. It tickled me so. And you met my every expectation. You have been my best investment. But tonight you have displeased me, and for this you must atone. The crowd is looking thin tonight. Out on the streets with you and bring us some custom. Custom with coin enough to cover a week's expenses. If you do that, I may still go easy on you. At least, relatively so, kitten.
Yes.
Yo, by the end of this demo, I want him dead. That was a performance for the ages. How do you do it? I want to vomit every time I have to call him Master. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be out collecting tips?
Are you alright?
How is your foot? What? Here, use this. She's gonna give me an item. A handkerchief. Be careful out there, okay? You're gonna be a party member, right, Yusufa? Or you're gonna be a bad guy somehow. Each of your 8 heroes can interact with the world in a unique way. So this was one of the unique things I talked about. Every single one of them has what's basically a path action. And it's basically a power that allows them to manipulate the commoners or the people of the world itself. For Primrose, I can allure people. The other hero can challenge townspeople to a duel, just as they say at the bottom, which we'll probably have to cover in a separate video. For her, I can lead them to various locations. So like for this guy, I can allure him. And when I do that, I can... Chance of success 100%. Your reputation in the town will suffer if you fail.
Excuse me.
Wouldn't you care to spend a little more time with me? Come hither. So I can basically take him, and now he'll fight alongside me. I can summon people I've allured into combat, or I can use it to maybe grab an enemy, or allure an enemy that doesn't know I'm their enemy, and like lure them into a trap or something like that. That's also for the sake of progressing the story. I can maybe allure somebody who I don't trust in the town or something like that. Failing, as you can see, though, affects the town's reputation of me.
Excuse me.
Mayhap you'd care to share it with me?
I'm afraid not.
A tempting offer, but I travel on business. I don't know why I chose Ignis's voice. I must depart early on the morrow. He kind of looks like Ignis, actually. It must be fascinating sort of business you do. Perhaps you could tell me more over a drink? I'd love to get to know you better. I'm most afraid I cannot.
Excuse me.
I dance at the tavern just down the street. I'd be happy to put on a show. Just for you. This guy's got a tattoo, doesn't he? So now what I can do is I can allure him. It has a 100% chance of success. I can only allure one person at a time, and it lets you know what their abilities are in combat. So I'm going to change who I'm alluring to this gentleman, and that NPC is going to reset back down the to the other side of town. So we're going to take him, and we're going to bring him over to the tavern. With that, we can bring him more business.
Excellent.
Good work, kitten. You'll be treated well tonight. Seats are starting to fill. See that the single cup goes empty.
Yes.
About 20 minutes and we haven't fought anything yet, so we will do this video until I fight something.
Pardon.
Good evening, gentlemen. Primrose, you're looking more lovely each time I see you. It's been a while since we last enjoyed your company. Will you be with us long this evening? As long as you'll have me for, my dear. I'll have to give it some thought then. I'll see you again later. And if that's all, I'll be taking my leave. I see the guy over there! That's the one! That's him! He's even wearing the same hood.
I will never forget.
The mark of the crow. How long I have waited for this day. This night, at long last, justice will be served. No! I can't let him get away.
You.
And where do you think you're going? So curious about that man, are you? Was it love at first sight, kitten?
I think
You
not.
wouldn't think of abandoning the stage and your customers before the night is through now, would you? Back to work, Primrose. I trust I don't need to repeat myself.
Put your face back on now.
You do remember what happens to the wicked little kittens who cross me, don't you? Stab him. Stab him. No one will feel bad about it.
Are you alright?
It's not like you to look all flustered. You don't need to tell me. For you to risk angering the master like that, it must be something important. Leave it to me. I'll keep his eyes busy. You slip out the back door on the upper floor. Thank you. You shouldn't get involved. You put yourself at risk. Maybe you don't tell me what you're thinking.
Come on!
But that doesn't matter to me. I'm on your side and always will be. On my side? The other girls would pick on me and tell me to know my place. You were always the one who stood by me. You never say much. You're always so distant, aloof even. But I know you don't just want to burden others with your troubles. I know you better than you think, Prim. And I know that deep down, you have a good heart. A good heart? Yusufa. Thank you. I mean, I still want to stab the main guy. Like, how bad could it realistically be? I mean, I'm sure this town literally survives on this tavern. But just put someone else in charge. It'll be alright. I'm going to get revenge for my father. Or 1/3 of my revenge for my father. He's working with him. You will bring the woman I need. Women I need, won't you now? Competent help is so hard to come by these days. I actually don't remember what his actual voice sounded like, so I'm not even going to try. We are friends, are we not? Friends take care of one another, yes? They do not disappoint each other.
But
I will do everything in my power. I saw a fine dancing girl in the tavern. Rather like such a girl for my own. So as I thought, Helganesh knows him. Bring the woman to the place marked on this map, and Helganesh, try not to keep me waiting. But of course, my lord. I need that map. Or I don't need that map. You never know when danger might strike.
Well, Matt.
I wonder if I can allure the save NPC. Hold on, I gotta know this. I don't think I can, but no, okay. And you? I'll just take this. Oh, whoops. I think this guy might be here specifically for like a backup NPC for this fight that's coming up, because I gotta assume there's a fight coming up. Oh, I wonder if... Nope, can't do it.
Well, man.
Oh, there was another guy to save my progress. There's a treasure chest down there. I'm gonna go up here first because I see another treasure chest up here. I wonder if there's random encounters down here, or it doesn't look like there will be. I just want the... Oh, there is! That scared the heck out of me. So there are random encounters. Exploit your foe's weaknesses to turn the tide of battle. So lets me know what they're weak against. So they have 2 weaknesses, and I can discover a weakness by attacking them. So they're not weak to that, for example.
I'm ready.
Summon an allured NPC. Let's not do that. Midnight Ode. Ah, okay. So that's another mechanic that they have. You saw they had a shield on the left-hand side that had a number 1 on it. And when I found one of their weaknesses, I took a counter off of that break meter. And when I hit the break meter, and I actually reduce it to 0, they basically get dizzied and they don't attack. And at that point, I can make use of bonus skills like Boost, which they're explaining right now, in order to deal significantly more damage to them without them being able to really retaliate. So Boost mode, I like to think of Boost mode as similar to Bravely Default's, the way that BP works in that game, except it has some similarities, like you can chain attacks together from what I can see, but it can also just straight up be used for more powerful stuff. So press R to enter Boost mode, and the potency of your attacks will surge. So it's telling you the general flow of battle, break their defense, then boost, and you can basically double over. Spend up to 3 BP to boost your characters to 3 levels of power. So when we press boost, there we go, I can choose to basically attack extra times, or I can boost individual abilities to level them up and make them more powerful. You can see my BP in the very top right corner. I can store up to 5, and every turn I get some back, or I can not. So I'll just use this SP, and there we go. Pretty straightforward.
The show is over.
We level up, get some EXP, get some money. Straightforward gameplay mechanics. Fire Soulstone. Already, the turn-based combat stuff working pretty good. Has a somewhat unique feel, but as someone who has played Bravely Default, I am familiar with the way that BP system works. And the ability to do something more basic, like chain auto attacks together, is nice in case you don't want to burn like SP on an attack, or you just want to, or maybe your physical attack itself can break them, and then the attack itself chains together for the rest of it. It's very quick getting into battle as well. So I just noticed, oh, so I got all my SP back. That's because of, that's because I leveled. So they have another weakness. I just don't know what it is yet.
I'm ready.
You can also see the turns being tracked on the top right. I didn't mean to do that. Cast speed up at least. And also block that attack for me.
I'm ready.
Alright. Oof, they took care of that for me. Let's use some BP on a basic attack. There you go. Nice and simple.
The show is over.
And of course, how much EXP I need to level up. Of course, useful information. Now I'm upset that this is only a demo. Good thing Divinity comes out tomorrow, man. I love it when more turn-based RPGs enter my life. A Jewel of Strength. What do some of these items even do? Oh, they're accessories. I don't have any shields. I just have the basic equipment. Jewel of Strength increases my physical attack and my elemental attack. And what was the other items I picked up? Picked up a Fire Soulstone, which looks like it's a combat item. Yeah, it deals fire damage to all foes. Considering those are plants, there's a good chance that they're also weak to that? I can find out right here. Oh, we have a different enemy type.
I'm ready.
All right, let's start with not the Fire Soulstone. I guess let's start with Midnight Ode to find out if that's what they're weak against. Nope. It did damage to them. So, by the way, as you can see, for turns individually, it's actually, it tracks basically what is the equivalent of one entire turn.
I'm ready.
And then, for the entire turn, it basically calculates... Sorry. For the entire turn, it lets you know who will get turns in that one. So, like, for this one right here,
I'm ready.
you can see, break him, the other one gets a turn. Probably has some other weakness, I have to imagine. Alright, he's dead. Now, as for this next turn, what I can do, I can use all my boost, break, swing, 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 and then I'll still get another full turn to myself where I can use my boost to land 2 attacks and take him out.
The show is over.
I'll also level up, so I'll get my HP and SP back. For this early part of the game, I don't really have to worry about it too much. Looks like that's going to be where the boss fight for the demo is. Just considering where he's standing, so I'm sure if I run all the way down here, there's another treasure chest waiting for me. Oh, hidden area. Aha, there it is. Another inspiring plum. That's an SP recovery item. Try to hide items from me. I've played my fair share of RPGs. Alright, we have here a bat. Alright, so there's weak to daggers, and then additionally weak to... additionally weak to, what's it called? I don't know what I was going to say. I don't know what the other weakness is, so I don't know what I'm talking about. It's really nice against enemies like this, if you're fast enough, he could just never get a turn, and I could just keep building a little bit of BP every turn. Because it takes 2 attacks to break him, so I have to use 1 boost. But I can make sure he never gets a turn, pretty much. I'm trying to save that BP for the boss fight, so I'm just using the 1 to break him at the beginning of each of these turns. I'm surprised he's still alive. They really expect me to go ham on him, don't they? I can use 1 BP per turn since I'm still sitting at 5. Alright, this bat can't seriously survive that much longer, can he? There he goes. I wonder if I'll level again. Level 4. Alright, villager. I'm gonna need your support going into this next fight. He's stuck down there a little bit? I think he's stuck a little bit, guys. Alright, let's go up here. Luckily, he warps to you after some time. I kind of wish I had that guard. Wonder if I could have gone and gotten a guard, or if I would have got it in, like, a thing like, oh, Helganesh is going to see you.
He's going to get away. I won't let that happen.
And where might you be off to?
Speaking of Helganesh.
Master Helganesh, whatever are you doing here at this hour?
Funny you should ask. A worthless little stray, this one. But she was kind enough to help me catch a rat.
Yusufa!
Prim, I'm sorry.
She was quite intent on keeping her mouth shut, but my boys helped her get it open. It seems I was too lenient with the girl. I won't make that mistake again.
No! Yusufa!
I've been playing this game for 30 minutes. You already killed somebody? What?
Prim,
That's 2 deaths.
I've never heard you shout so.
What? This is no time to...
Hey, Prim, we're friends, aren't we?
We are friends.
What?
I was sold to this place as a child. Everyone was so cruel, so miserable. I thought I'd never make any friends. It was lonely having no one. But you, Prim, you were different. Always standing tall, proud. No matter how hard your days, looking at you gave me strength.
Yusufa.
Tell me, Prim, were we friends?
Yes, Yusufa. You were my friend.
Is it finally over? I must say, at least her last performance had some life. If she had shown that sort of potential earlier, I might have kept her on longer.
Enough.
What was that?
Oh, you're dead as shit, dude. You don't even know.
I have danced enough for you. This was the last night that I belonged to you.
Oh, was it now? So some wheels do turn in that pretty little head of yours. Here I thought it a waste, as empty as the desert.
I saw you for the foul swine you are the first time I laid eyes on you.
You would take that tone with me?
I
You're
just did.
nothing but a stupid whore! You would have died on the street if not for me!
You have given me nothing. I have always danced on my own 2 feet. I have always chosen where I step.
Who do you think you're speaking to, whore?
Dude, this game got real serious right out the bat.
All these years. The jeers, the beatings, the dishonor, I endured it all. All for this day. The day that man appeared before me. I need your stage no longer. I dance for myself now.
Primrose. You forget yourself, little kitten. But I understand. This is just your little show, yes?
Oh, he's scared now.
You wanted to see your master frown. Fine. Very well. You've had your fun.
He knows he's dead.
That naughty mouth of yours belongs to me. Put it where it belongs, and if you please me to my satisfaction, I will overlook your impertinence.
Oh, he knows he can't
Master.
control me anymore.
Go pleasure yourself.
Wrong answer, kitten. You know what I do with cats that bite, don't you? I put them down, just like that one. It's a shame, Primrose. You were always my favorite. What a waste. Yes, a terrible, terrible shame.
The only shame is that I could not do this sooner.
I
Master.
completely agree. Yo, villager, get out.
Time for the main event. I'm
He's
ready.
he's a big guy. Sorry, villager. He's eating attacks for me.
I am ready.
Alright, let's see. What do we got? Let me see if they're weak to dark. They have to be. That has to be one of their weaknesses. I like the design for the boss. I gotta admit, I'm a pretty big fan of the design for the boss. I can probably super boost the attack and take those out. He's probably only weak to direct attacks. If I had to assume, he's especially weak to direct attacks. I'm gonna do this though. Oppressive Shadow. What did that do? Oh, like 49, that's it?
I'm ready.
I also have those healing grapes, let's not forget. Yeah, I figured he'd be directly weak to dagger attacks.
I'm ready.
I'm
ready.
I'm actually gonna just do some basic attacks on him.
I'm ready.
I'm gonna let him get a few more attacks in.
I'm ready. How about this?
Alright, I'm actually gonna do something else. Let's test some of our other abilities. Lion Dance. Might as well boost my physical attacks. So that dark-based attack, is that a dark physical-based attack? No, it's dark elemental-based attack. Okay. Let's see how much this Lion Dance does. Not much. Let's see what it does now, however. I'm curious to see how much it does damage-wise in general, so I'm going to use it this turn without Peacock Struts. Okay, it does a lot. I should definitely be boosting that attack.
I'm ready.
For 3 turns? Yeah. And so he should get a turn now, and then I should be able to knock him off his feet right now. And then I can get Moonlight Waltz. Does quite a bit of damage. Alright, I'm gonna heal myself with a grape. Heals me for 250, so it's basically the equivalent of a full heal.
I'm ready.
I wonder how much health he has. I don't think I can see his health anywhere, but he's glowing red. Was he glowing red when he wasn't knocked down? I think he was. I think it's... Yeah, it's only when he's weakened like that.
I'm ready.
I can infinite loop it. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, I missed an attack. Well, that's annoying.
I'm ready.
Are you? Come on.
I'm ready.
Keep missing.
I'm ready.
I should try to find a turn to use my elemental buffing attack again. I actually could have gone one more turn without healing there. I didn't want to, but I could have. I was gonna say no missing this time.
I'm ready.
You know, you gotta admit, for a dirty scoundrel, he's quite durable. I can't believe I missed that one attack.
I'm ready.
I'm so ashamed of myself. Actually, I missed 2 in a row.
I'm ready.
Alright, I've got that. I'm gonna spend a turn getting my SP back, though. Because I don't have the SP for another turn.
I'm ready.
So one thing that's definitely different than Bravely Default is I can't go into the negative with my BP. I can only use BP that I actually own.
I'm ready.
So that changes it. It's something I actually have to kind of keep attention on a little bit more.
I'm ready.
Don't miss. He's got a lot of health.
I'm ready.
I could have also leveled up more if I wanted to. I honestly didn't expect him to have this much health.
I'm ready.
Dude, I can't believe he just gets to slap me. Like that, he just gets to do that, like, for so many turns in a row.
I'm ready.
Not miss any of them. Starting to run low on healing items. I wonder if the Fire Soulstone does a lot of damage? Yeah, it does. It does a little bit of damage.
The show is over.
It's a good thing I got to try it at least once. Oh, and it gave me... Well, I got the Fire Soulstone back, guys. That's only with one party member, too. It's pretty sweet. Let's wait till I get more party members. Yeah. I have seen many a girl in my years, but none quite like you. You fascinated me from the start.
Come, Primrose. Won't you dance one last dance for me?
I slit his throat. He's choking on his own blood. Now he's dead.
Quite the dancer yourself in the end.
I like this. I like the tone of this game. I'll need to pack some warmer clothes. I'm glad that he actually was the final boss of the demo, because I wanted him dead from about 2 minutes into this video. Sufa. We are free at last, my friend. And so Primrose sets out from the shifting sands to a land of swirling snow, in her quest for vengeance against the 3 foul crows. It rhymes. Where this dance will lead her, none can say. Oh, okay, well, it doesn't rhyme anymore. I was ready for it to rhyme more. Thank you for playing! We hope you enjoyed the demo. This was but the opening chapter for Primrose's Tale. What wonders and dangers await her in this vast world of adventure? You can join 8 heroes on their journeys in the full version of Octopath Traveler. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a video. I am going to now record a separate video for the other hero, and I'm going to do a similar intro to this one, so if you've watched both of them, expect the intro to be redundant. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed checking out gameplay for Octopath Traveler. It'll be coming out again on the Switch exclusively in 2018, featuring 8 different characters, all with stories that coincide within the same world, interact with each other, and it's made by the same people who made Bravely Default, so it's gonna be good, right? Thank you for supporting the channel by watching this video. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and share, and stay tuned for more coverage on Octopath Traveler. Hopefully we learn more about it in the upcoming TGS. I will see all you fine ladies and gentlemen in the next video, and until then, take care. Oh, well, I'll take care after this. Venture to the neighboring region to meet another hero. Alright, now oh, wait, it's not done? Alright, pretend I didn't say any of that. Alright, so I did a whole huge segment where I ran around really confused about the statement that I could keep exploring and that there was a nearby town. I have, however, played through the second half of the demo and actually figured out that I can indeed travel to the next town over, and it explains how party member recruitment works. I actually full-on considered, sort of just doing this video over for her playthrough, but decided not to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into town. I'm going to grab a weapon upgrade just so I can be a little bit safer on my trip over there, because I don't know how strong the enemies are going to be. So let me just kill these enemies off real quick. I'll go to the town and buy some stuff, and then we'll travel to the nearby town. I don't know which of the stories I like better, but I definitely kind of preferred her playstyle over the other guy. Although I do think his power is interesting, I think her power is more unique. So there should have been a weapons store here somewhere that I completely bypassed and probably made my life a whole lot harder. No, not over there. That was a side quest that we picked up. I remember that. So there is actually a side quest way out there where you saw those 2 NPCs. I gotta find a weapons shop. I think I saw it downstairs. Yeah, so you can pick up side quests and stuff, but I can't actually access the journal in this playthrough. So there's no indicator over someone's head letting you know there are side quests, so you'll have to keep that in mind. Is there like a weapons shop that I can... There's a weapon shop. Oh, there it is. I can see it. It's up there. It's like up the... Oh, no, it's this thing. It's not up the ladder. It's right here. I just didn't see it. Let's get a weapon upgrade for her. Should make my life a little bit easier. Circlet, silk robe. There you go. Go to the equip screen. That would have made my life a million times easier. She can also wear a shield, which probably would have come in handy. Let me grab one of those. Only an iron shield, but, I mean, what else am I doing with my money, right? I feel like the other character's episode was also a little more concise than hers, but it could just be because I got through the boss fight a lot faster on his, after I kind of understood what was expected of me. I still have this villager with me as well. Odds of success, 100%. Let's get this soldier. He should help me through the mountains. So if we go this way, yeah, I don't know how I missed this when I was running around like a headless chicken in the previous edit of this. There's more items over here, more enemies. I'm not gonna stop and grab all the items. There should be one in the back. There's one right here. I can see the one in the back over there. This enemy, we already know what this guy's weak to, so...
I'm ready.
Is he weak to daggers? Yeah, he is. I said we already know what he's weak to, and then I completely forgot what he was weak to.
The show is over.
She'll probably hit level 7 by the time we get over there. I'm just gonna go rush over there so you can see what it's like to like have a party member recruited and everything like that. So while we're on the way there, though, it's gonna explain it to you on screen when I actually get there. And I know there's treasure chests and stuff. I'm gonna walk by here, but basically, regardless of which journey you start on, eventually you'll go to all the other towns that all the other protagonists originate from, and through some twist of fate, you'll be able to interact with and recruit any and all of them to your party. Oh, they're not weak to that. Alright. That's gonna mean some damage. Hopefully she's got high enough evasion. Ah, her armor's high enough now. Ah, there we go. These guys aren't too high of a level. Alright, well, that's annoying. I maybe should have buffed that.
I am ready.
Alright, he's dead. That's all I need.
I am ready.
Alright, let's try a fully buffed.
I am ready.
Let's try a fully buffed Moonlight Waltz. That should be enough to kill him off. Yeah, I'd say that's enough to kill him off.
The show is over.
Healing grapes. Oh yeah, I don't think I had many healing grapes after her boss fight. Her boss fight was a little more brutal. Ah, here we go. Yep. This should lead to the town with the other character, Olberic. And he should be he's probably standing at the house to the north, thinking about what I played before. Not this house. Oh no, he's over here to the east. What's up, man? So here's where it just quickly explains. In the full version of the game, you'll be free to recruit any of the 8 protagonists at any time you like. Here, the warrior Olberic has joined your party. He can interact with NPCs and do battle in entirely new ways. So be sure to try everything out. Yeah, it just lets me know to start a new game as Olberic. I hope there's enough save files for all the characters, because right now it looks like there's only like 3 save files. Actually, let me see if it scrolls down. Sorry, it's this guy right here. Does it scroll down any further? Or is... I mean, I think it might just be because that's all I can have on this character. But now it's also nice that, oh, no, that's his option. No, I don't want to interact with you. I want to interact with them. Ah, so I can choose to do either of theirs. I can choose to have Olberic challenge him, or I could choose to have... Or I can choose to allure him, like I did with the other characters. I'm a scholar, not a fighter, but if you insist. All right, on that note, though, now it's going to be a wrap for the video. Sorry for the little confusion earlier. Thank you for watching. Be sure to check out my gameplay of Olberic. I'm going to leave all of that gameplay for that as opposed to including it in this video. So thank you for watching. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and share, and stay tuned for all the coverage you could need on Octopath Traveler. I will see you guys in the next video, and until then, take care.